Just like doing that intro. It's a lot of fun. I think I'll keep saying that. I'm very repetitive. But welcome back to WLDL. We're gonna have some pretty good games hopefully today. I am still waiting on them to create and open the lobby, but that's okay. Today is the Mudboys versus a Looming Fruit. This is the Scepter division, which is the higher bracket. So just higher MMR. I don't think I've cast a Scepter Division game yet, so this will be fun. Gonna, gonna really enjoy it. So as we hey, there it is. GRP. I don't know what GRP is, but that's okay. Hey, look at that. It's no one tells me these passwords. I'm just really good at guessing. Do not be like me. Alright, let's go ahead and get the. Did for Looming Fruit or Mudboys. As I said, I have not cast a higher bracket yet, so I'm hoping to see some pretty good plays and some pretty bad plays, some mess ups. Like it's really fun watching. Oh, my bad, I hit my mic. Very fun watching better players than yourself because there's a lot of basically people know how to play better, right? So like small mistakes cost more because people take advantage of them, and bigger plays happen because people know what they're doing, right? So it's always fun to see quote unquote better players, whereas they're higher MMR, higher caliber, are they are better. So very very exciting. Oh no, we got someone stuck in traffic. We're gonna have a co-caster with font forward. I believe that is a one of the yeah font forward is part of Mud Boys, so I believe he will be joining in a cast. Yes, I did have a chance this time to look over some of the both teams here. White Hawk is a Grandmaster AA player, so I would hope to see a ban on AA. But also, if he gets it, that would be really cool to see. I got some pretty big players. Right. Yams, the captain for Mud Boys, is a 1,357 matches with Morphling. God damn, sir. Big Void Spirit and Big Ember. I would guess that Yams is going to be the Mud Boys mid, but we'll see where they put him. They do have Magnus, which I'm very disappointed, sir, that you don't play Magnus. What the hell? But he's a big. Looks like he's a big Dark Willow player. Just a whole lot of Dark Willow. Dark Willow definitely be one of the favorite supports this patch. So might get a ban on that. But overall, looking solid there. Yeah. So I'm with these right when I'm not too familiar with the teams. It's a lot of a lot of, you know, unknowns. I just kind of have to wait and see what happens. There's my Phoenix. Let's go. I think it was like, let me look at this. That'd also be a good thing to pull up. Uh, Scepter Division. So Mudboys, I guess, only played 1 week so far. So they're on a 1-1, while Looming Fruit is on a 0-4. So definitely looking to break that losing record. Trying to come back in. From what I saw, the games were pretty close, right? They're obviously a good team, obviously putting up a good fight, but hopefully we'll get to see them get a win here. Or not. I don't pass the time. Someone got stuck in traffic, so it happens. No worries. I am sipping on Arizona sweet tea, if anybody cares. I'm a big fan of half and half, not the coffee mixer disgusting thing, the Arnold Palmer half and half. It's some of my favorite drinks ever. So I'm happy. Okay, so looking to be a bit longer. Okay, we're waiting. You ready for this? Really quick. Minesweeper. This is how I pass my time when I queue. I used to love playing Minesweeper, so this is just a fun pastime. I can also still see the chat, so I know when they say they're gonna be ready, so. It is really nice that you can just click the stuff and be fine. Okay, this is definitely one. But I still can't click that, so this is probably free. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Get that out of the way. Okay, got two. Probably that one, but we'll get back to it. Okay, that's all free, so looking at this one, right, it has to be one of these two, and it's probably this one because it has a 4 right next to it, and then, well, no, actually, it might be this one because the 3 needs 3 here, so yeah. There we go. Almost, messed myself up. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but hell yeah. Here we go. It's easy. I try not using these echo slashers just because that's cheating. Not really, but I think it's cheating. It's not. It's a part of the game. I would like to get that time, but... Ooh, nice, hell yeah. Got time. The fact that they put you on a timer for this is crazy. Okay, now this is a little... I don't know, we got some there, and of course that's a 3. Likely to be this one. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's this one, and in hopes. Damn it. It was like a 50-50 shot there. I'm way too aggressive on this. Billy, you madman with 36k, almost 39. That's insane. Yep, looks like we're still good. Anybody got any pointers for Minesweeper? Gosh, why would you do this to me? So it's one of these. Thanks for hopping in, Cloud. Yeah, good one as well. I'm just gonna guess this one. Oof, damn. So it's gotta be one of these, which I'm assuming it's that one, so. Oh yeah. There we go. Ah! Nice. Oh, risky. Extremely risky there. Oh, that's stupid, but... I hate, like, if you play the regular Minesweeper, they never give you 50-50s, right? Like, there's always one that you can relatively easy ascertain, but, like, in this mod, they give you a lot of 50-50s, which is annoying. Alright. So, this should be free. Yep, there we go. That one wasn't a hard 50-50, but... Oh. Oh. Let's go. Oh, I fucked up. I never said I was good at it. Alright. I think that should be, you know, a few minutes down. Yep, yep. Just got a bunch of people watching me play Spleen Sweeper. Hey, Lynx. Ayo. You know, I probably could be using this time more credibly. Like looking at each team more. Let's see. Defazom? Defazom? I'm gonna have to ask how he pronounces that. Heavy support player, does a lot of Ogre, Treant, Hoodwink. I believe you saw Hoodwink in one of his previous matches. A lot of Lion. We have Lawn Path Jones, which is a fun name. Looks like he's a pretty heavy core. Clink, Sniper, Ricky. Recently, it looks like he's been doing a lot of Razor, a few Rickies. So probably looking at like a pause one or a offlaner. Dio Kratos. Looking like another heavy core. Wraith King, Doom, Night Stalker, PL, Juggernaut. Recently, kind of been all over the board. Got a Legion, a DK, Drow, Monkey. So looking like a pretty big pause one. And then we got Grapes. Looking like probably they're mid, I would assume. Looks like heavy on Necro, Clinks, Leshrac, Pudge, Lena, and Timber. So yeah, recent games just got a Sniper, Beast, a few Pudges, got a Lesh and Timber. I think Timber and Lesh are definitely more common mids I've seen recently. Just seem to be pretty popular at the moment. It looks like Grapes is going to be Looming Fruits mid laner. And then on the side of Mudboys, Siggy G. Alright, Siggy G, a big Wraith King player, almost 500 games with him, followed by Axe and Legion. Recently, kind of all over the place. A few Clinkses, CK, Alchemist, Razor, Spectre, some Largo. looks like Yams is here, getting on. Very nice. I also have Magnus. Magnus was the big Willow player I talked about. For some reason, Magnus, again, not playing Magnus. Oh, is my game too loud? That might have been the Minesweeper. Let me ask. Yeah, I think the Minesweeper was a little loud, but in general, I think it's okay. I hope it's okay. Hopefully, Lynx is paying attention there. Jex. This Jex is on fire. Let's take a quick look here. Looks like a bigger core. Oh no, we have a Dota crash. Unfortunate. So we lost to Dio. But Jack's big on Snapfire, Dawn, Witch Doctor, Axe. Really a lot of people he plays. But recently, looks like he's been playing off lane and probably pause 4, it looks like. Tree, Sand King, Dazzle, Tiny. A lot of these people play a lot of different heroes, which is really cool. 4v4, no mids. That'd be interesting. A free lane for Grape. Yep. Hell yeah, drinking on the job. I love it. We got Moose Style. I don't think I've talked about him. We got looks like an off laner, but also support. Tide, Marana, Ogre, Underlord, Jakiro. We got a few. Got an Enigma, a few Shamans, a few Maranas, Snapfire. So I assume Moose is going to be taking a support role. And I think that's everybody that's competing at the moment. Nice. Okay, Minesweeper. Thank you, links. Appreciate it. Yep, we have Fought Forward streaming as well. Very cool. So unfortunately, that delay. Well, fortunately, that delay allowed for the crash to happen. But it, so it didn't happen during game. But unfortunately, it does delay us a bit longer, which is okay. I don't know what they're talking about in here. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Back in. Let's go. We are finally all here. Let's get this show on the road. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that, but I tried putting in one of those uh, and here we go. Here's the coin toss. I said it again. I did it again. The coin toss. Gonna go to the looming fruit. Very nice. So it'll be interesting to see what they choose to go for. And they're gonna take the second pick. Second pick is definitely the coveted position, I think. Just being able to get that final pick and counter whoever, whatever the other pick before that is, but that's probably a given. And again, Radiant. Like, for some reason, people really like Radiant. Everyone shits on Dire. What the hell, man? Dire needs some love. But here we go with game one of Mudboys versus Looming Fruit.
Radiant's up, banning time.
So I'm expecting to see an AA ban and a Willow ban. I can also see a Centaur
10 seconds.
and Dragon Knight. I could see those bans. I could also see
5
a
seconds.
Timber and or a Leshrac ban. But in terms of
Radiant
supports, yep, there it is. Mudboys don't want to see Whitehawk get his Grandmaster. So that is the ban on the AA. I could also see just some basic bans on like Witch, Warlock,
if that's what's in your heart. 5 seconds.
Those have been definitely the more common
All right. Dire
supports. And the ban on Necro, interesting. Usually, I don't see people pick Necro from these first picks, but here comes the Pudge ban. We do know that Mudboys has a bit of a Pudge player, so not wanting to fight all that pure damage and BKB piercing abilities, completely understandable. And then banning Largo. Did see that someone on Mudboys was playing a bit of Largo, the new hero, a bit of fun.
10 seconds left. Well, 8 now.
Some pretty. He's an interesting hero,
5 seconds.
Right?
4, 3. You get
I've seen the core role where you rush Scepter, but I think he definitely does better as a support, building like Solar Crest, Lotus Orb, getting that shard on him.
Gets the ban.
Potentially even a Holy Locket. And there's the ban on the Viper. Viper has definitely been one of the more popular, I want to say mids, but I guess he's also played as an offlaner. But yeah, that Caustic Bath Bloodstone build, super annoying, which is completely understandable. If they don't ban out Willow here, they allow Mudboys to pick it up.
All right, Dire gets the ban.
The Morphling ban. Fearing that ban on the Morphling. Oh, they get one more ban, it looks like. Alright, cool.
10 seconds.
Fearing that Morphling. Like we did
5
say.
seconds.
Gosh, I'm terrible at this. You gotta remember who plays the Morphling. And there's the Shaman ban. We've also seen Shaman here a few times, so that's just a solid ban to make sure you don't have to deal with that at all.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, you get it. Dire's turn to pick.
And the first pick is going to be a Dazzle.
Up, banning time.
And the instant pick on Axe. Not even given a second thought. See the Dazzle, insta pick Axe. Damn. Yeah, because they definitely could ban it out here in the second ban phase. So
10 seconds.
Just wanting that complete shutdown of Shallow Grave.
5 seconds.
Oof. Out. So drawing out the offlaner for Looming Fruit here pretty early. Gonna allow them to hopefully
Radiant gets the
counter
ban.
Axe, as Axe does horribly counter Dazzle. The ban on the Monkey. I've seen. I think I've seen more Monkey 4. I don't remember what team it was, but I did see Monkey 4 with the meme hammer in
10
one of the
seconds.
matches.
Just
I
long enough to
tried it.
regret every
It
choice
did
you've
not go
made
well.
if you hurry.
It went
5 seconds.
very poorly. But I don't know where they would be putting that Monkey. He's still just a really good core. So, getting him out of here.
All right. Dyer gets the ban.
I didn't see any lone druid players on Looming Fruit, or at least anyone recently playing him. But as we did see in one of the other matches, lone druid is a beast. Lone
10
druid
seconds.
is terrifying. That the new way he's set up with that
5
entangle,
seconds.
absolutely. Yeah, that's it. and
All right.
end of
Dyer's
thought.
turn.
And then there's the second ban on a bear. Nobody likes bears here. Getting the Ursa out. I've definitely seen quite a bit of Ursa. People feeling him pretty well this patch.
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer you love him if that's
I was
what's in your
wondering what
heart.
felt
5
weird
seconds.
and what looked weird. Mudboys, you're at least here. I don't know if this is actually it, but all right. Thanks you. Thanks you. Thank you, Lynx. I will turn this down a bit more. There we go. Hopefully that fixes or betters the audio for you. Thank you, thank you.
Radiant knows
Here
just
comes
who
the
to
second
pick.
pick. It's going to be a Rainmaster. Okay. I haven't seen a whole lot of Rainmasters, but definitely a great support for some pretty good saves. I'd say a pretty good lane winner with the Impalement Arts. Being able to hit those and deal
10
damage
seconds.
based on max HP is really strong. A good way of pushing anyone out of lane.
We're starting in 5 seconds with or without you.
Yeah, some great saves. That Scepter is pretty good too. But then great ult as well, right? If you have some way to reposition people, like an Axe Call, getting them to face Axe, a Wheel of Wonder right on top of him could do wonders. So definitely, I think a good follow-up, a good counter initiation too, right? If somebody gets gone on, just throw that wheel out there, or throw the box out. Great save. So solid pick. And they're going to come back with a Vengeful Spirit. Okay, this is probably their 4 and 5 we're looking at. Venge, again, I never play her well, but definitely a good support or core hero. Got a great save or catch with that
10
swap.
seconds.
She's got armor reduction, damage buff, and then a stun to finish out her
5
kit.
seconds.
So, solid. I like it. A good save for anyone who gets jumped by Axe or to swap Axe out. Probably looking for their first core pick here.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And we have a Underlord. Hell yeah. He has definitely been one of the more favorable pause 3s I've been seeing. Just, the global capability, the catch with his roots, the damage based
10
on
seconds. Just long
HP
enough
from
to
his
regret every
Firestorm,
choice you've made if you hurry.
and then just his ability to
5
farm
seconds.
with that passive, right? He really is just a lane winner. So really looking like Mudboys is looking to win these lanes Push people out. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, there's no way that they picked Axe that fast. Like, Dazzle comes out, and less than a fraction of a second, Axe is picked. It's like they were so ready to just
Dyer's
dunk.
choice. Let's give him a second.
Ooh, and this is going to be a tree. So probably looking at a pause 5 tree here. Tree has been really strong ever since changing that living armor to damage block. Ah, man, I hate laning against him. It's like you do no damage.
10 seconds
You just
left.
get some living
Drop
armor, and
8
like I
now.
think level 1 is like 120 damage block.
5
Which I'm like
seconds.
the average support does like what 50 damage, 50 to 60 damage on their attacks. So it's like that's just like 2 right clicks that is just completely
Radiant's up.
negated. Oh, Muerta. I haven't seen a whole lot of Muerta, but very, very fun. I wonder if this is going to be mid or carry. Like, mid Muerta obviously plays at a faster pace, maybe rushing a Blink Dagger to get on top of
10
people,
seconds.
maybe a Gluipnir to catch them, BKB, I'd assume. But carry
5 seconds.
Muerta can be really fun as well. She works really well with Mjolnir, extra magic damage, and just that once she gets BKB, she's just immune to everything, right? For that short duration of ult and BKB, absolutely immune. So definitely fun to see here. They definitely have a lot of catch, a lot of setup for Muerta, the axe, and the tree. And then they also have a good
Radiant's up.
save
Banning
to
time.
back her up. Oh, and they're going to Wraith King. They do have that Wraith King player on Mudboys. So probably looking to just kite out this Muerta, right? Get Muerta to use ult or BKB, and then just have a second life. Go in there, be a good front line.
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of
I
time to
like
tell an
it.
announcer you love them if that's what's in your heart.
Very
5 seconds.
nice.
Dyer gets the ban.
There's the ban on the Timber. Again, for some reason, I don't know why, I've been seeing Timber so much recently. So it looks like Mudboys definitely thinks they're picking their mid last, and
10
so trying to
seconds.
ban out some mid heroes here that the Looming Fruit might pick up.
5 seconds.
Did I not?
Radiant gets
I
the
don't
ban.
think I put. Uh, yep, open mic. I don't know if it'll still work for you guys, but there you go. Open mic is up. I hope that still works. I completely
10
space on that
seconds.
stuff. We have the ban on the Lina.
5 seconds.
Lina definitely being very good. High damage and physical output.
Dyer gets the ban.
And the ban on Leshrac as well. Timber and Leshrac's probably the most popular mids I've seen.
Ten seconds.
So we're probably looking for mid for both
We're
teams.
starting in 5 seconds with or without
Someone to
you.
really round it out. This Muerta might go mid, but definitely looking for someone to set the pace, right?
Radiant knows just who to pick here, I'll bet. First rate
I'm
hero
not even going to
selection.
make any predictions because I have no idea. I am at a loss. I'm in over my head here. This is above my pay grade. They got
10 seconds.
25 seconds. Both teams ran through a lot of their reserve time, so they don't have a whole lot of
5
time here
seconds.
for their final picks. Okay, we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
All
2,
right,
and
Dyer's
here we
turn.
go. It's going to be a Void Spirit. Void Spirit is one of my favorite mids. Really fun, really great for getting in and out, initiating, kiting, catching. He kind of does it all. Very nice.
10
Just
seconds.
looking to
Just long enough to
probably,
regret every choice you've made if you
pull
hurry.
out some spells, I'm assuming.
5
Right?
seconds.
jump in, maybe pull out some Muerta spells, and get out, and just kind of tease him, get him to chase him around. Very nice. All right, we got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Cave
and
Johnson
here we
here. Are
go.
we starting? We start.
Oh, they're gonna go for
All
the
right, get your finger out
tiny.
of your
Okay,
nose
this
and
is a
let's get
tiny
this over with.
mid. Oh, they got the turtle tiny. Axe looking pretty nice. Not gonna be too hard on this Naked Rainmaster because there's only one set out for him. Ooh, we got the Arcana on the Venge. Underlord looking great. Got a pretty nice tree there. That's a Naked Muerta though. Oh, nice. Got that Divine Angel look on the Void. I'm definitely giving it to Mudboys here. I do love Tiny, and that's a great Turtle Tiny, but these are like three almost basic looking sets here. Two basic sets, and then Axe is not bad, but I mean, you can't pass up Mudboys. That's an awesome looking Wraith King. Got the Arcana, the funky looking Dazzle. I'm giving it to Mudboys. Mudboys wins this one. They win the hats. Opting to go for Demon's Reach on Jex. So this is gonna. That one's nice just for farming, right? Just so you can farm a bit easier, focus that passive, and really just win that lane. Yeah, if Tiny does the other facet, I would assume that's a carry Tiny, but with that crash landing, that's definitely a mid Tiny. Nice. And away we go. Oh, and to an immediate pause. Oh no. Oh man. Just trying to get into the game. Ugh. That's okay. Smoke from the side of Mudboys. And here he is. Hopefully that fixed all the technical issues we have. And we're off. Definitely wanna try to catch this first blood. Just because, I tend to miss those things. Gonna be Whitehawk on Rainmaster, and Dio on the Axe, Grapes on the Tiny. Got Defazome. Sorry, you're gonna have to correct me on my pronunciation of this. I think I say that wrong. And here's the late smoke from Dire. Looks like they might just trade. Yams on the Void, Jex on the Underlord, Magnus on the Dazzle. I feel like that's false advertisement. Where's the Magnus? I don't see it. Moose style on the Venge, taking that
All right, everybody, 30
Avenging
seconds.
Missile, which just scales pretty well, but early doesn't really do much. And this is gonna be the Ziggy on the Wraith King. Grandmaster Wraith King. Anyone Grandmaster with someone is just absolutely insane to me. Yep, both teams just happy to trade runes here. So that means I am probably gonna miss First Blood.
It's all up to you. And those other guys, but let's have some real talk here. They're about as useful as a sack of damp towels. It's basically you.
Yeah, getting that change on Battle Hunger to pure damage without the armor multiplier definitely means Axe doesn't go just a whole lot of armor, but still has a bucket load of damage because of its pure. Get an early block. But it looks like there could be a fight here. Getting the poison touch onto 2. Both of them are just going to be forced to run away from Magnus. Good zone in there, keeping them off the wave for that first wave. Ooh, nice, got all 4 last hits on Yams. There's the Battle Hunger with the poison, or with the Impalement Sword. That's a lot of damage on Magnus, but looks like he'll be okay. Gosh, I hate that he has this at level 1. Free root and invis at level 1. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Yes. With 2 melee, I think this definitely favors Tiny a bit, just because he has this toss, right? Melee, you're gonna have to be playing up on the wave, and that just allows for a better toss opportunity under tower. So we'll see what happens. They're going on Dio here, getting down to half health with Poison Touch. They're going to keep going. Whitehawk just trying to block here, keep him off there to prevent that first blood. But this is just going to put Dio in a bad spot here on that low of health. Gonna miss the Aether Remnant. Or I just missed that he got a last hit with it. Everyone is trying their hardest here to not feed first blood. There it is. There's the pull. There's the secure. The toss under Avalanche, although it does not do any extra damage now in that combo. And they're just gonna man fight here. Yams knows he doesn't have toss, so he's just playing up on him. It's always fun to see 2 melees versus each other mid, because you're not just, you know, standing behind the creep wave. You're in the action. 3 minutes, look like they're gonna go fight for it. Moose Style might be in a bit of trouble here. Or maybe Longpath Jones. Oh, not gonna hit Moose Style with that dead shot, but that is gonna be first blood for Longpath Jones. And secured the Lotus. Well played. Nicely done. Good setup by Defazom. I'm sorry, man. I really should have asked about that. I'll call you Defa. Is that okay? Does Defa work? Oh, going on Dio here. Got the Poison Touch with the Mortal Strike. Did go Spectral Blade, so that's going to be more pure damage. That might be too much slow here. There's a Blood Grenade coming out. That's going to be too much slow. Magnus is going to take Dio. Sounds like a JoJo's reference. I've never watched it myself. I never got into it, but I've seen all the memes. Yep, just going 3 levels into toss. I think that's pretty standard now with this crash landing. Just for that extra burst damage, and then probably a rush on Blink and Phylactery. It'll be interesting to see what Yams decides to go. Getting that urn. Okay, I think that's been the base build for spirits. I think most spirits just go Vessel now. Doing some good damage on Jex. Oh, there's the toss, but there's the disseminate. Or dissimulate, not disseminate. Dissimulate. He's stuck in the creep wave. Taking a bit of damage, but looks like he's going to be okay. They're going on Jex. Bit of trouble. There's the dead shot. Back into the silence, and that's going to be a kill for the neutral creeps. Moose Style, though, he's in trouble. Going to be diving tower here. Gonna pick it up. There it is. Longpath Jones taking a bit of damage, but going to get healed up from Defa. Nicely done. I mean, The neutrals need some loving too, right? They're just minding their own business, and you come into their home and mess with them. Oh, there's the toss. Oh, there's the damage, and that's the kill for Grapes onto Yams. Very well played. Getting that toss and securing it with the avalanche, not allowing him to dissimulate. Oh, and that's going to be a kill bottom for Ziggy on Whitehawk. Yeah, interesting. I usually don't see this build. I mean, oh, this is a Grandmaster Void Spirit. I didn't realize. I usually don't see people do the dissimulate build, but maybe he's thinking that just to dodge all this nuke like he tried to. There's the stun. Oh, Yams gets it, but they're going to turn on Grapes. He might be in a bit of trouble here. Going to try and TP. They don't have any stop for him, so he's going to be okay. Using that Aether Remnant, knowing that they used it, going to be able to TP out. Nicely done. But that does force Grapes back to base, so Yams is going to have a free lane. Oh, they got a kill on Defa top. Magnus in a bit of trouble. There's the call. Doesn't have the dunk. There's the Lotus to save Magnus. He's going to be okay. Turns with a poison touch. Dio, now he's looking the one in mid trouble. Just trying to secure this kill. Gets it with the... counter helix. That's it. Ziggy still chasing Whitehawk here. Trying to save himself. There's the Wraithfire Blast. There's the jump. But he's going to go down to Ziggy as well. But here's a fight top. Jack's getting a bit low. Lawn Path Jones takes another kill and gets away with just over 100 health. Ooh. But now both supports are rushing for this Wisdom. They're going to get the Wisdom on Dio, but we're going to have a fight here as Defa tries to go for it. But this is a Magnus with a Moose style. Defa, you got to run, man. There's the stun. There's the poison touch. Gonna try to use that living armor. I don't think that's going to be enough, though, with this block and slow. And that's going to be an easy pickup for Jax. Well played. Going this armlet on Wraith King. Usually you see this with the Spectral Blade. Got a bit of action mid, but looks like they're okay. Definitely see this build with the Spectral Blade on Wraith King is you just try to build up damage, right? Because all the damage you have amplifies the Spectral Blade damage. So, get that armlet, potentially rush a Divine Rapier, and just burst people.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
This is going to be a rush on Phylactery. That just means he's not going to be getting that early Blink Dagger for that extra damage. Here it comes, Ziggy on top of Lawn Path Jones, who does not have ult yet, but that's a 3-on-1 at the moment. Defa trying to back up, but there's the poison touch. He's going to be in a bit of trouble here. The toss onto Magnus. There's the stun. What's going on? A call comes out onto Magnus. Magnus goes down to Grapes. Ziggy, the one in trouble now. That's a 5v1. The toss, and he's going down. He does have ult, so he's going to be coming back, but I don't know if this is where he wants to be when he reincarnates. I just have to try and turn to get a kill. There's the toss. Gonna get a counter kill on Jex first. That's really good for Ziggy here, who is gonna go down. Maybe he can get a kill on Grapes. He does. But Lawn Path Jones comes in and just massacres some of them. Oh no, that's a double kill. Jex trying to get through the portal, but unable to finish that TP. I'm loving this. There's so much fighting going on. I love it. It is going to have Overgrowth now, which is going to help in these fights as well, just for that shutdown. Got a little bit of talk here going between these two. Looking for the runes. There's the stun. He does have Astral Step, so there's no way that he's not going to get it, right? Yeah. I was like, I don't think Tiny gets this. Looks like we got some fight going here as well. Maybe looking to dive top here. Lawn Path Jones I'm just gonna say Jones now, I think.
Things are looking
Jones
dire.
taking
Dyer's bottom
good
tower.
amount of damage from that firestorm.
Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble, though.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Almost has phylactery too. There's the swap, there's the stun. Dazzle ulti comes out. Long Path Jones gets ulti off. Who's gonna go down first? And Jex does. Unable to get right clicks on Jones. Dio TP's in, looking for this catch on the Moose style. That's at least a 2-man rotation. There's the call. There's the dunk. And he's gonna go down. Yams picked up by this ward. They know he's there. Oh, and he's going in. Dissimulate, and the jump out. He's out of spells, though. They're going to continue chasing. There's the Fiend's Gate to back him up. But they're going to turn on to Magnus, and that's going to be another dunk for Dio. What is going on in this game? Jones on the run now. Don't have any spells on Underlord. Oh, just going to miss that call. It's a lot of magic damage. Nicely done. Going to take Dio out. And Jex gets a kill on Defa. Jones, you got to run, man. There's the urn. There's the swap, putting him in a bad position. He gets the dissimulate. And there's the catch. That's a double kill for Yams. I can definitely learn a thing or two from Yams here. Okay, got a stack. Got some stacks in jungle here. Being a pretty good support. Stacks are always appreciated. Looks like they're going to be going Solar Crest on Moose. But dang, Ziggy just pushing in bottom.
Dyer's top tower just went right belly up.
The one downside to Spectral Blade is it does farm slower than the skeletons. But again, the damage output for Wraithkin is much higher. Rushing the Deso just to amplify that damage as well. Definitely looking to hopefully snowball. Looks like they're going Maelstrom on Muerta, which I think is the standard build at the moment. Defa gonna find Ziggy. He does have Reincarnate, so he's gonna go in, do a good chunk of damage to Dio and push him away. What is that? That's Nothal Projection. I forgot what it was called. I might just keep calling it Dazzle Ulti. Man, they are playing very aggressive here. Right next to this tier 2. Trying to get this Wisdom Rune in 20 seconds. Placing down a ward to scout, but here it comes. Ziggy gonna find Grapes, but does Grapes find Ziggy? There's the call. But here comes the Fiend's Gate out. Too much stuff's going on in the back. Grapes is in trouble, but he's gonna try to get out of there. Who's gonna get the shrine? Magnus goes down to Dio with a dunk. Grapes is not dead yet. Reincarnate used. Moose is forced to run, and Jones gets the shrine. Ziggy gonna have to run here. Whitehawk gets the kill on Moose. Here comes the TP, but nothing to cancel it. Overall, solid defense by Looming Fruit, securing their shrine and getting a triple kill.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's.
This is why I always hate Armlet. I need to get better using it myself. It's I never like being this low. Even on a hero that has innate lifesteal, not a big fan of it. But that's why there are better players than me. Rushing a pipe on Underlord just to reduce this burst damage from Tiny and magic damage from Muerta. Got the Vessel completed on Void Spirit. They're going to find Whitehawk here. There's the Astral Step. The box comes out, but that still stuns him. Going to block most of that Dissimulate damage. Avalanche comes out. There's the toss. Yams is pretty tanky. There's the shallow grave to save him. Dio trying to get in there, but unable to, and gonna go down to Yams. But Whitehawk picks up Moose. Oh no, Magnus. Jones comes from behind and deletes him. There's the toss back. Dissimulate. Where's it going? Right on top. There's the jump out. Oof, 100 health. Oh. What are you doing, Yams? Gonna dodge it. Oh my gosh. Gets the vessel off. The blast on Grapes. Oh, but there's the overgrowth. The swap. That's not going to be enough. Whitehawk kills Yams. But Moose gets Whitehawk as well. Very ballsy on Yams to try to go back in with like 300 health. Blade Mail completed on Dio. Going for a Blink Dagger now. Once Tiny and Axe get their Blink Daggers, this becomes a different game. Gonna see Moose plant that ward there, so that's gonna be a free D ward. Yams wanting to go. Already got Shard on the Deathba. Gonna go on to Grapes. Got the Vessel with the Poison Touch. That's gonna be a lot of slow. There comes the stun from Moose. Dissimulate comes out. There's the Astral Step, and he's gonna go down to that last proc. Shallow Graves comes out to save Moose. Is this gonna be enough? No. They get him. Oh, but that's a good wheel. There's a Fear into 2. Nicely done. There's not going to be any good damage follow-up, though, to secure any kills. As Ziggy running in on really low health. Going back in on Jones. Ziggy, you madman. Overgrowth comes out just to slow him down. No call, though, to stick him there. Astral's in. Oh, the Shallow Grave, but there's the toss. Shallow Grave saving him. There's no dunk. Coming back up for the kill on Defa. Grapes now having to get out. Zig, oh, look at that damage. Oh. That was like 1/3 of Grapes' health there. Oh, looking for the pickup, but they see him. They know he's there due to those trees. That's what I was just saying. These this new shard made Eyes in the Forest. Oh, just gonna miss the Remnant. So that's gonna be a lot of damage. Here comes the Disseminate. I keep saying Disseminate. It's Dissimulate. But looks like he's gonna be okay. Blink completed on Tiny. Blink almost completed on Axe. Almost got that Deso on Wraith King. And got Pipe completed on Underlord. Going for that Scepter. That's all gonna be a lot more catch. And yeah, it does reduce cooldown. And also gives a Pit of Malice around Fiend's Gate. That's a bad thing about being up against a Treant. If you do not push these towers and get them down, he's just gonna heal them. So they gotta be able to push this tier 1. They've been doing a lot of fighting, but they haven't yet be able to get it. There's the jump on Defa. I don't think they have the damage to take him down, though. That's an Atos on Whitehawk. Oh, there's the jump with the call. He's in trouble. The swap to get him out. That's not going to be enough. He's still going to get the dunk. Whitehawk gets Moose as well, and Jones picks up Magnus. That's a 3 for 0. And they still keep their tower thanks to this living armor. I think that's going to be a free tier 1 for them. Nice, nice jump by this Axe and Tiny. Good attempt on the swap as well to save him, but it wasn't enough to get him out.
Radiant's middle tower just got smashed all to hell.
That's a completed Deso by Ziggy, going Blink on Wraith King.
Their bottom tower is in trouble, though.
Going Boots of Travel. Oh, they know he's here. Or they don't know he's here, they just want the wisdom. But he gets it. Oh, gonna get the call. Does that reincarnate? And that tier 1. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of damage on Dio. Might have overestimated here. There's the box to save him. He's gonna try going through, but Jex gets the kill with Firestorm. Gonna find Defa with the root. Oh, but Grapes gets a kill on Magnus in the back. There's that burst damage. Doing some good armlet toggling. Grapes looking to go back in, maybe on this Ziggy. He's gonna think better of it.
Dire's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating.
Ooh, gets that remnant. And there's the root, but the toss to get him out of there. Nice save by Grapes. And that's gonna be like a 3-man heal, it looks like. Oh, Jones is in the back. Jex, he's in a bit of trouble. That's a swap out. That's going to be a kill on Jex for Jones. And that's going to be Moose going down. Grapes is on Yams, but he's going to Astral Step out. But Wraith King, Ziggy, he's going to go down as well. Maybe he can pick up a kill here. Does not look like it. And that's going to be a kill for Dio. The amount of action in this game is wild. Oh, Grapes is going to chase him down. That's a 4 for 0. Looming Fruit just coming out of these fights with so much net worth now. Or not like so much net worth, a huge gain, a lead gain. It's a weekday, alright? Give me a break. Jones leading with almost a 13k net worth. Quickly followed by Ziggy and Jex.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand, never mind, it's gone.
Definitely want to see what Mudboys is looking to do here. Definitely have gotten a build on Wraith King that makes them want to fight early, but I don't know if they're going to think about trying to hit their next item timings. They've been really aggressive, but I wonder if they're going to just back off for now, complete this Scepter on Void Spirit, before they look for any other plays. That is correct, Billy. So much chaos. I love it. Looks like they might be aiming for a fight here top. That's almost a completed Scepter on Jex as well. These are a lot of important item timings that Mudboys has to hit. Almost got Blink on Tree. Setting up his eyes. It's going to be for Torm. They're going to go for Torm. But they don't know Looming Fruit is really close. They're going to have to do this quickly. Oh no, they're right there. Oh, they just started. This is really bad. There's the Blink. Avalanche comes in. Wheel of Wonder. Doesn't catch anyone directly. There's the Fear. Shallow Grave comes out onto Jex a little early there. But Ziggy, he's in trouble here. He does have Reincarnate. Jones going to take him down once. Ken kills his Courier. There's the jump onto Magnus, and Magnus goes down to Grape. Defa, gotta run. Oh, but he goes down to Moose as well in the back line with that stun. Mud tried TP out, but that's not going to happen with the dunk. And the dunk is going to miss, but they're going to get it anyway. Ziggy going to go down, but going to get a pick off with Yams on Jones. Yams just doing a lot of cleanup here. He's got to assimilate. He's manning up. There's the vessel. Ooh. Oh, he just got Scepter too, so that's going to be a silence. Tiny looking a little low. Gets the toss and the blink off. Oh, Yams. Gotta be careful here. The Shallow comes out to save him as well. And there's the Scepter on the Overlord to come in and back them up. So close to being able to get that Tiny or the Void. Oh, these fights are ruthless. Torm is still available. Looks like we might go for a smoke. Smoking is bad, kids. Don't do it. Dang, almost got BKB. Like, this is what I'm talking about with these higher caliber players is... like, just the change in net worth, right? Like, even the supports are above 5k at 26 minutes. Because, like, people know how to farm. People know where to get farm. People know how to farm while they move around the map. And just to get that item timing. So, these people are already getting pretty big. They're going to get a pick off on Whitehawk. I didn't see that. They must have scouted that beforehand. This should secure the Torm for Mudboys. And Moose is going to get it. That's a huge value shard here. Getting a bounce on Magic Missile. So that's a 2 targeted person stun now. Very big. That's a completed Conda on the Tiny. So going to be able to give a break now with extra damage. Really, the only break they have would be the Atrophy Aura, right? And the Mortal Strike. So, not huge value this game, besides the extra damage. Yams going on Whitehawk. There's the root. He's stuck here. Gonna get the Dissimulate. He's gonna be okay. Ooh, but they get a kill on Grapes in the back. I didn't see that. I was watching Yams do some crowd control here. Oh, there's the swap. There's the stun. Defa in trouble. Can he get Overgrowth off? He does. That's on to 3. There's the call onto Yams. He's in big trouble. And the dunk comes out to secure the kill. Defa still alive, though. Ziggy in the back, looking to get more pickoffs. He did get Whitehawk. But Jones just has a lot of damage with his Mjolnir here. They're going to be okay with backing out for now. That's a 1 for 3. Solid trade. Does have BKB completed on Axe now. Oh, they're going to get the jump on Ziggy, trying to get the Wisdom Shrine. He's going to miss the dunk. And Ziggy's going to be okay, walking away with the Shrine. He's still in a bit of trouble here. Oh, but there's the damage out. The swap to try and save him, but he's already going to go down. Tries to get another kill in Wraith form. But Jones gets another kill. Grapes is in trouble. Jones picks up Moose as well. Magnus trying to do a bit of wrap here. There comes a TP. Nice jukes. He's going to be okay. Dang, to get to level 20 before minute 30. That's really good. Jones just being a menace at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of kills. I could probably do 88 for a second there. 11 kills on a Muerta, 8 kills on a Tiny. Not too bad for Jex and Yams. This game has just been so full of fighting. BKB completed on Muerta, giving her that, like, 6-second invulnerability, pretty much. Going for Shiva's next on the Tiny. Big slow, big spell amp. And gives some pretty decent vision. Going for Scepter on Venge. That's very valuable. I hate it when you're playing against the Venge and they have Scepter. Almost BKB completed on Jax. I mean, at this point, this game could go a number of ways. I have no idea who is going to be taking it. Looking at the graph here, pretty heavy for a Looming Fruit, but really went back. Yeah, it's pretty much 50-50 at the moment. That's insane. That's a BKB completed on Underlord. Oh, there's the axe jump onto Yams. There's the wheel follow-up, but he's going to get the astral step out. Hard to lock down a spirit. Here comes the smoke. Looking to hopefully get a pickup, but here comes a lot of other people. There's the jump onto Jones by Ziggy. That's a BKB out. Gonna miss the call. Gonna pick up Whitehawk in the back. Jack's gonna have to run out from having that pierce the veil. Ziggy looking to go back in. She doesn't have ult anymore, but she does have BKB. Forces the BKB. Dio in trouble in the back. Gonna get saved by Grapes. Yam's gonna be okay with a step out. Has a lot of BKBs down. And only one kill. Those BKBs really do change the game. Oh, they're gonna see Jex. Gonna get the root off before the blink, but it doesn't matter because Grapes is gonna catch him. He's just gonna go down here. That's too much damage, and they get the dunk. That's a lot of armor for an axe. They did change it to Coats of Blood, so it's only 8 armor. Still pretty good. They're going to try to pick up the Roche here. They know they're top, and there's no Roar on Roche, so this could just be a free Roshan. Oh, very nice. And they give it to Yams. I definitely think that's the better option. For most often, I think it's really good to put an Aegis on any spirit. There's Yams going in. There's the silence. There's the call, though. BKB used with the root. Oh, but gonna Manta out of the overgrowth. And they're not gonna hit that toss. Nice dodge with the Manta there. And there's BKB Pierce the Veil down by Jones. Now he's vulnerable with no ulti. Ziggy's gonna come in. That's a lot of minus armor on him. Whitehawk in trouble. Jones even more trouble. That's a 3-man call. Gonna miss the dunk, though, due to that Glimmer Cape. Jones is gonna go down to Yams. There's too much going on. Dio gonna go down to Yams as well. Gonna get the TP out on Defa. Whitehawk in trouble. Tries to get the Force Staff, but that's gonna be a clean cut from Ziggy. Grapes and Defa forced to run away from that devastating fight.
Tower is really taking a beating.
That's gonna be a free tier 2. Who has Greaves? Oh, it's Mech at the moment. Going Greaves on Dazzle. Now that Greaves gives that Dispel and it's a bit cheaper, super value. Super valuable. Going, pressuring this tier 3. No buybacks on the side of Dire, so that's still no Muerta for 20 seconds. They're gonna have to try to slow this down. There's the jump on Whitehawk. Gonna be in a bit of trouble here. There's the jump from Dio. Yams is really, really deep here. But he's gonna be okay. And that's gonna be there's the blink overgrowth onto 5. But that's a double stun. Graves can't get his stun off. And there's a call onto 2. The shallow grave comes out. There's the Wheel of Wonder, catching a few of them. Jones going crazy. Gonna take 2 down, but Yams has the Aegis. He's gonna be coming back. That's gonna go Magnus down as well. Gets the Dissimulate off, and he's forced to run. He's got another jump. There's the cancel on that Blink Dagger temporarily. Oh, but he blinks the wrong way. Yam stayed in the lane. He's gonna look to go back in. This man's mad. This man is absolutely mad. The Vessel doing good work, but here comes the team to back him up. Axe goes top again. I guess that's just a pretty common thing to do. Just stay in lane and people assume that you went upwards. Gonna find him. There's the stun. Do they have the toss? There's the toss with the Glepnir. Gonna get the Manta off. And he'll be fine. Man, you need a lot of lockdown for any spirit, huh? Looks like he's gonna be picking up a Vanguard on Dio. That could be a Halberd or a Crimson. Both would be pretty valuable here.
Mirrors of my delight.
Almost a completed Scepter on Moose. That is going to be really good for him. Net worth. Ooh, Jones still in the lead on net worth by quite a lot, almost by 4K. Followed by the 3 cores on Mudboys. Looking to gear up and go for this tier 2. No Aegis anymore.
Things are looking dire for Dire's bottom tower.
There's the Glepnir. Oh, there's the call into the creep wave. Gonna take Yams under tower. There's the blink. There's the toss, but Shallow Grave comes out just to save him. Dio can't get to him, but that's a lot of heals. And Jax just comes in the back to disrupt. Look at these roots, man. Just the disruption in these fights. Absolutely brutal. Oh, he goes in. Onto Jones. Dissimulate out. There's the call. Just trying to get him back, right? Trying to get that catch. Ziggy gonna find Defa in the back there. That's gonna be Pierce the Veil out, but he's gonna get kited really bad here. Ziggy coming out. Yams goes back in on like 500 health. Here goes the heals. Not gonna get the kill because of Shallow Grave, but now Magnus, he's in trouble. Gonna get the call. Can he get the dunk? Nope, but they're gonna take it anyway. And Mudboys is going to be forced to retreat here. But they're going to try getting the pick off on Moose. There's the avalanche. There's the jump. Ziggy. Oh no, they caught him with the Glepnir. He's in trouble now. Does have reincarnate. That's going to be his first life. How's he going to get out of this one? Doesn't have blink. Gets canceled by the avalanche. And he's just going to be stuck fighting till the end. Gonna get the dunk. But Yams, being faithful, goes back in to try and... Oh, but now going back in might have been the wrong move. Jax is coming in with the Fiend's Gate. Defa, he's the one to go down. Dio looking for that jump. Gets the call onto Yams. That's 3 Battle Hungers on him. That's going to be a dunk. Ooh. I don't know if that was worth it for him. Getting the pickup on that Treant at the cost of his own life. Brutal. That's a Daedalus on Muerta. So much damage. Ooh, excuse me.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
That's going to be a Shiva's completed on the Tiny.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of
Took
Radiant's
the
bottom tower.
60 tree grab base damage, which is interesting. I think I usually see people take that. Toss requires no target. A lot of drawing happening on the map here. Not sure what that's supposed to signify. Almost got Greaves on Defa.
Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
Ooh, Skull Basher completed on the Wraith King. That's terrifying.
Just another bounty.
Oh no, Jack's got to be careful here. All of them are top. There's the jump, and he's pulling him back with the call. Gets the roots off, but he's going to BKB. Still having a tier 1 up is a little impressive at 41 minutes. Scepter completed on Moose. So kind of got a second-ish life, technically a illusion, or a, you know, hero illusion. But here comes the smoke, looking for a jump.
Looks like Radiant's top tower is getting torn
They
down.
know where they are. There's the jump onto Moose. He does have that scepter, so it might not be a great to get him first. But that's so much heal from the Magnus, dude. Not even going to get the dunk yet. Going to be able to get the illusion, too. Going on Magnus now. Dio with the call. He's in a bit of trouble. Going to juke him with the Glimmer. Not going to be able to find him. They are in the back, though. Yam's trying to get this White Hawk. But Jones isn't going to let that. That's a two-man call. And that's so much damage from Jones. And that's going to be a double kill. Huge. Ziggy not able to get to that fight there. And that's going to be 4 wipe.
I am not a betting man, unless it's back.
I don't really know if 4 wipe is a word, but I'm sticking with it at this point. or a phrase, but like looking to get these strong creeps to even it out here. It's only 3 of them here at the moment, as Grapes and Whitehawk went back. So they're just going to take tower and leave. Yeah, and that was no buybacks either on them. Very exciting. Picking up that Gunslinger chance. Very big value. With that Avalanche cooldown, that's going to make it 4.5 because he has Octarine. That's an insane cooldown on an Avalanche. 4.5 seconds is ridiculous. Roshan is up. So it looks like they're going to want to pick that up. Here it goes. It's not going to roar because Mudboys took it last time. But looks like they're wise to it. Defa scouting. They're going to see them. Here they come. Canceling the jump by the axe with that wave of terror. Yep. Magnus, though, he's the one in trouble. Gonna get that glimmer off. But Dio is right on top of him. This is really bad. And that is going to be a donk. Nice. That should secure Roshan for him. Although Yams is looking to maybe dive to get it. He's going to have to be pretty fast here. Okay, they're going to know he's there now. He's going on Whitehawk. Ooh, gonna get out with the Manta, but he's still silenced. There's the Avalanche. And Jones is just gonna melt him. Might have overstepped there a little bit. But great catch by Looming Fruit. That is gonna slow the Roche down a little bit. But if it didn't secure the Roche now, it definitely is secured as of now. God. A little bit of trade in here from Jex and Grapes. Doesn't look like either has the damage to take the other one down. That's going to be Aegis for Jones with a completed Moonshard. Nice. Oh, do they know that Ziggy's here? Oh, they're going to find him. He gets the blink off, but they're right on top of him. There's the root from Defa. Ziggy definitely has the damage to kill them, but has to be wary about other people coming in. There's Impalement's Arts. He is just getting kited. He's going to have to BKB here. That's his first life down. Gets the blink out. No, he didn't BKB. Although Overgrowth would still have gotten him. He does have BKB now, but this is not what you want to see from your boss 1. And that's going to be a dunk kill. Nicely done. I'm not sure why he didn't BKB. Overgrowth does go through it, so they Defa did a really good job of holding it. But when he TP'd there, I don't know if that was intentional or not, of not getting that BKB off. Maybe he just knew that he was just going to get kited either way. They did a really good job of just kiting him and locking him down. With no dispel other than BKB.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom
Gonna look to
tower
pick
is
up this
getting
bottom tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower is a pile of dust and gravel.
It's looking like a high ground push. Let's go.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is
Gonna drop the banner, keep these creeps alive. There's no way for them to take that out. Blink by Defa in there to get some deep vision. They know he's there now because you can see those trees even without invis, I believe.
Can Radiant come back from this? Between you and me, maybe.
That's just gonna be a free Rax while Ziggy is dead.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoke.
No Axe. Axe is that, or actually no, that's not Axe, that's Yams. Yams just trying to push that in, trying to draw them back, trying to slow them down, whatever they can. Oh, they're going out of base here. They see Jex. There goes the Gleipnir. Jones, and a good shot. BKB comes out. Whitehawk in a lot of damage, but there goes the call to save him. And there comes the Pierce the Veil right on top of Ziggy. Shallow Grave comes out to save him, but now Magnus is the one in trouble. Magnus, you got to get out of there. And that's going to go down. Moose goes down to Jones. Jex now the one in trouble here. But someone's in trouble there. Magnus, too many people in trouble. What's going to happen? They get the dunk, I would assume, on Magnus. Ziggy also in trouble, but he does have Reincarnate. Who's going to go down here? Whitehawk goes down by Jex. Aegis is used. I heard it. But Dio just getting completely destroyed by Ziggy here. He is going to go down, but that's a Reincarnate. Ziggy's back. On top of Jones, but he got another Pierce the Veil. And he's going to take Magnus down from that buyback. No Magnus. Yams. Oh, you got to be careful here, dude. Gets the dead shot, but not going to be able to follow it up. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Jex goes down to Grapes. I didn't see that. There's too much happening in these fights. I can't keep it all on my screen. We are at 50 minutes. 10 minutes till tier 5s. Yeah, not much going on at the moment. Both teams being pretty content to just make space. But no, Yams, he's going in. He wants this White Hawk. He's going to have to be careful because here comes a lot of rotations. They know he's here. He's staying way too long. There's the jump. There's the toss. There's the call. He's in a lot of trouble here. There's the avalanche, keeping him there, and the Glepnir, and the donk. Oh, man. Great lockdown. Yeah, he did not have Manta there, so just completely shut down. That's the power of this 4.5 second avalanche. Butterfly on Muerta. Ooh. Very nice. The benefits of getting a late game butterfly is usually the carry on the other team is unable to get an MKB or at least have a slot for it. Here we go. They don't have Yams, so this is going to be a hard high ground defense here. Going for the top racks. Even it out. There's the axe call onto Jex. Just drawing him back. That's a free Rax, but here comes the Nothel projection from Magnus. Dio pretty low here. Not low, but deep. That's what I meant to say. The Mudboys just trying to stall until Yams can get back up here. Yep, and there it is. MKB going MKB on Ziggy now, but again, that it might just be too late. He has buyback and he does not want to give it up. Does he have Shard? He does have Shard on Underlord, allowing him to unit target it. That's always fun. Oh, there's the call onto Yams. No one's there to follow up, though. So he should be okay, I would hope. But, oh, they're going to find him. He doesn't have Manta to get out. There's the swap from Moose to save him. Very nice with the Glimmer. But they are losing their base here to these super creeps. That's what they're called. Oh, Yams onto Jones. Gonna get the stun off on him. For now, he'll be okay. Going back in, just trying to cancel. Oh, he used Manta. This could be bad. Under silence, there's the toss. And then the stun, but they get the swap off again. Ziggy on Jones. He gets it off. Pierce the Veil and BKB. Oh, that's a three-man call in the back. Core staff up to get the Magnus. There's the dunk, and he goes down. They're chasing this Yams. Dio wants the kill. Buyback on Moose. Yams going on Dio here. Gonna miss the call. And there's Ziggy into that whip, fearing him. Oh, but Jones, he's in. He's not scared. Maybe he should be. And that's going to be a Jones down to Yams. Or actually, that to Ziggy. And that is going to be a successful high ground defense, and Ziggy gets the double kill. Insane. 1 Rax left. Whew. Wow, he did get MKB pretty quick there. I thought he didn't have it for the fight, but I guess he did. You do have all buybacks on Looming Fruit, so I don't suspect they will get any racks here.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick. Stone dead.
Oh, there they go. On to Dio with 2. Here comes out the wheel to try and get him. The call goes out onto Ziggy. That's going to be a reincarnation use. But Yams, he's in. Dio, I don't know if he does have BKB. He's forced to use it. There's the swap out. Moose has been really good about those. There's the call onto Moose. Gonna get the dunk, but there's the second Moose, and he's in trouble now. Ziggy in with BKB, gonna get Grape, and Yams gets Axe, but that's 2 buybacks. And Jones is coming up in just 2 seconds, so Mudboys are gonna be forced to back out. Oh boy, we are almost at tier 5s. So many of these go so long. Roche is up, and they're going to want to try to take it. This could be dangerous, though. They're coming in. They know they're here. Yams going in on the back. They can get a kill on Dio. That's a dieback, but Jones is behind. Here he comes. They're on Grapes. Grapes is in trouble, but Jones is in the back and actually going to melt that illusion. Ziggy goes down. Going to be alive for a little longer, but not going to be able to do anything. Yams is still going. Magnus going to go down with a double kill. Yams gets a double kill. That's Axe and Tiny. No buyback. Jex going to have to run, but chasing this White Hawk. Is he going to be able to get out? Who's going to be able to get out? Jones, just a force to be reckoned with. Jex having to run. Yams, he's on top of him now. I don't think he has BKB. And with that MKB, Ziggy is just going to take him out. That's no buyback on 2, or 3 actually, of Looming Fruit. I don't know if I'd Roche here. I just go for End. Yams getting some extra gold for taking out those wards. This is precious time they're using to secure this Roche. Getting Aegis on Yams probably again is going to be very big, though. I didn't realize he had Plasma completed. That's a lot of damage. Consumes his Scepter so he can make space. They have 45 seconds before either of them up. Don't know if that's enough time to really push here. Refresher Shard on Wraith King. Although you would know that he's unable to use Refresher in his Wraith form now, so he's got to make sure to use it before his second death. They still have buyback on Muerta, which that's a lot of spell amp. I just realized that Shard giving spell amp. Yeah, Yams is like, get me out of this game. I want it to end. Oh, there he goes. Yams going deep. He's got that Aegis, but people are coming back in. Oh, there's the call onto Yams, trying to drag him back into Fountain. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I guess he got out. I thought he got grabbed or tossed. Oh, that was an interesting interaction. The swap, but I was already Astral Stepping. Moose is going to be in a bit of trouble here. Surrounded by 3. Jex is forced to BKB. And Moose is going to go down to another dunk. That's insane. Refresher used by Underlord to try and save him. But oh, that's going to be a double kill for Yams. That's Axe and Treant down again. No buybacks. Holy shit. Without that Axe, this just makes it 10 times harder for Looming Fruit. Oh, Yams trying to go in, gets the Remnant. He's going in on Jones. Jones gets the Pierce the Veil off. Yams is the one in trouble, but he's got Aegis. Jones uses that BKB. There's the Hex coming out, though. Wraith King right on top of her. Wheel comes out, but that's not going to be enough, and that's going to be Lon Pat Jones with the buyback. Does not have ulti, though. Does not have BKB. Got to be really careful here. As there's the jump onto Grapes. The toss, the root. There's the dissimulate. This looks like it's going to be megas for Mudboys. There's the jump onto Whitehawk. Remnant catches him. The avalanche. Toss might just save him. Ziggy on top of Jones. He's got Pierce the Veil and uses it. Yams gets a kill on Whitehawk in the back. Jax barely getting away with less than 500 health. Yams, you madman. And he's going to go down. Jones gets the kill. It's 95 seconds, no buyback. Axe is up now. Jax, you're in trouble, my guy. Overgrowth to lock him down. Here comes the dunk. Boom. Haha. Ooh-wee. Yeah, looks like it could be a comeback. A comeback to a comeback to a comeback. And we are at tier 5 items. Tier 5 items. I need to get that sound. I need to get a soundboard and get drums. Tier 5 items. But that's the funny thing about tier 5s is they might not have time to get them. They want to end. They know there's no Ziggy. The only person in the game with buyback is Jax. They want to go for end. They want to secure these megas, and they want to go for end. There's a meme hammer. Love to see it. That's going to be megas. It's megas versus megas. You do not see this very often. Megas versus megas. Absolutely insane. So, for all purposes, it's pretty much leveled out. Looking at net worth, 43k on Muerta, 37k on the Underlord. Like, to have 5 people in the game be over 30k, that's ridiculous. Oh my god, this game's insane. Absolutely crazy. Stygian pickup. Oh my gosh. With Audacious. Oh my gosh. Can be 100 attack speed, 80 magic damage, and 10% incoming damage. With a Stygian Deso. Gosh, that just like doubled the amount of damage she's doing. Any more pickups? What are we gonna get from Ziggy? Oh, got Book of the Dead with Timeless for Defa. Got the refresher now on Wraithkane. Oh, that's going to be a Minotaur Horn with Timeless on Grapes. Ziggy giving a lot of thought into what he's going to get here. Oh, that's a Divine Regalia with Fleet-Footed for my boy Dio. Oh, and a Minotaur Horn. Oh, there's 2 Divine Regalias. Yams picks up a Divine Regalia with Timeless. That's going to be so much damage. They're looking for a catch, though. Did we get a choice by Wraithkane? Wraithkane is yet to pick a choice here. With these Divine Regalias, just makes the game so much harder. Jones taking a lot of damage there. What is with these games? Okay, he goes for the Stygian with Evolved. That's a lot of damage and a lot more health. We'll get the Dizoon Bloodright on Jax with Boundless. Oof, that's going to be some big Pit of Malices. Yeah, there's no longer an AoE for him, but insane. Yeah, we saw this feverish Minotaur Horn on Whitehawk. Getting some extra cooldown. Book of the Dead. Fallen Sky for Moose. Here comes another smoke. Everyone has their tier 5s. Where's it going to go? They're going to find the Wraith King and Yams in one. There's the double avalanche. That's a lot of damage coming from Jones here with the wheel. Yams is in trouble here. Magnus is caught, and he goes down instantly. Wraith King uses reincarnation. There's the swap to try and save Yams. Ziggy goes down again. Yams so close to dying. Can he get the kill on Jones? No. They got buybacks. That's 2 buybacks already. Jones is really low, but Jex is really low as well. They're gaining up on him. He does not have dunk. Oh, that's going to be 4 kills for the side of Looming Fruit. I think they're going to be forced to buy back. He does have Refresher on Wraith King. There's the jump onto Yams, but he's going to get the kill on Jones. No buyback. Dio in trouble here. Let's check the buybacks as we're here. Yeah, that's no buyback. Is he going to be able to kill Whitehawk here? Yams, Whitehawk, you got to run. And that's going to be a kill too. They have buyback on Axe and Greenmaster now. Holy shit. But that is going to be a disgraced regalia for Axe. No. He's fallen. I did just see a pickup. Was it? Yeah, it was Yams. Picking up a Dagon. I like it. It's like, screw boots. I want more damage. There's the buyback. 70 seconds. No Muerta. How are they going to play this? Gonna let Ziggy just push here. Fort comes out. Okay, we got Grapes coming up from behind. There they go. There's the jump on the back line. With the Dio, they're going to find 2. Ziggy forced to follow up. Getting really low on Magnus. Is he going to be able to survive here? I don't know what's happening. Tries to get the Meteor Hammer off on Defa. Oh, that's going to be a tiny down, and that's going to be a dieback on Greenmaster. Jax trying to catch him here. There comes 2 buybacks. Dio, he's in trouble. That's a dieback. Triple kill for Yams. That Dagon coming in handy. Grapes now is the one caught, and that's going to be 3 buybacks. I believe that's going to be game. A 68-minute... Oh, but the buyback on Jones. But GG's is called. GG. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh man. That was insane. 68 minutes. 66 to 52. Insane. Like, absolutely insane. So good. I honestly think I'm like... I think I gotta give MVP to Yams here. That's some insane Void Spirit, my guy. That is insane. I mean, honestly, I'd probably just give honorable mention to the Lawn Path Jones. Like, insane Muerta. Very good Muerta, but everyone played extremely well. Love to see the initiations with Grapes and Dio. Insane. Nicely done, everybody. Oh, wow. Okay. I believe there's going to be a game 2. I love it. I love it. So we will be back in, say, about 5 or so minutes for game 2. I need to stretch my legs. All right. I will see you guys in just a minute. All right. Ta-da! We are back, getting ready and set up for game 2. Guess I'll have to push my bedtime back a bit. And they are going to go ahead and take a second pick. Let me go ahead and hop on back over. We're back in, ready to go. Yeah, I'm still baffled. I am still baffled that previous game. Holy crap. That's insane. Indeed. Insane. Ready to see what the second game has to hold, expecting to see some different. Mr. Font is not in yet. I believe Mr. Font has been casting as well. So waiting for him to hop back in. I can agree with Dio. It is extremely late. Believe a consensus had been reached, and we are good for blast off. Let's go! What? Oh no, game client out of date. Okay, we gotta restart Dota here. Gotta restart. That's always fun. So enjoy the black screen of doom as I restart Dota. Updates are so much fun. And here we go. Coming back in. Oh, it automatically put me back in the lobby. I hope this is the lobby that we're using. Let me leave first. Yeah, because I think they're just gonna remake it, I would hope. There it is. There we are. Little bit of a hiccup there, but it happens. Seems like they just got kicked for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, I guess we're leaving this one? Okay, we're leaving that one. Okay, I guess we have to make a new one. That's okay. The Gaben curse. Yeah, game's hard, but life is harder. That is understandable. It's getting late. People are having trouble doing passwords. I mean, if we're having trouble hitting passwords, we're gonna have trouble hitting spells. I am lost altogether. Here we go. Everybody's in. Let's go. I'm ready. We're ready. Everybody ready. I think. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Game 2. I expect
left.
to see some
Well,
different
8
bans here.
Radiant gets to ban. Radiant's up. Banning time.
The instant ban on the Pudge comes out.
10 seconds. Dire gets the ban.
Oh, hell yeah. I did not see this. I don't know why that's not popping up on my feed, but thank you guys.
10
Cynthia
seconds.
Godwin, thank you for the follow, and Font Forward, thank you for the follow.
5
Appreciate
seconds.
it.
All right.
I
Dire gets the ban.
appreciate it. And the ban on the tree comes out, and the Largo. Mudboys not liking that tree in that first
10 seconds
match.
out. Plenty of time to tell
Getting
an
that out of
announcer
the
you love
way,
'em
but
if
Looming
that's
Fruit
what's in your
respecting
heart.
this Pudge and
5
Largo.
seconds. Radiant gets to ban.
And there's the respect ban on the AA,
Dire gets to ban.
not giving Whitehawk his hero. And there's the ban on the Dazzle. Definitely not going to be the same game.
10 seconds.
Going to be different games.
5 seconds. Dire gets the ban.
Then there's the ban on the Viper. Again, just being one of the more popular mids I've seen. So getting him out of the way
10 seconds.
feels
Just long
really
enough to
good.
regret every choice you've made if you hurry.
Pretty similar to
5
Leshrac
seconds.
now.
4.
Just like
3,
get
you
Bloodstone and sit in your big AoE
Radiant's
shit.
up.
And the ban on the Necro. Not wanting
Dire
that
turn
Necro.
pick.
Here's the first pick. An instant pick on Shadow Shaman for Looming Fruit. A great pickup. A great support. Got a lot of good lockdown. Some decent nuke. And then tower push. Can't forget about that tower push.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's up. Banning
And
time.
we have a Jack Hero. Jack Hero has also been a pretty popular support pick here. Just a total lane dominator. If you don't have a Dispel early, he's just going to melt you away. And then also solid for catch and team fights with that macro and ice
10
path
seconds.
combo. It pairs really well with a lot of
5
different
seconds.
heroes, right? Whether you can get Mars with Arena, Faceless with Chrono, just some way to
Radiant gets
keep
the
people
ban.
in a certain area. And there's the ban on Underlord, not wanting to fight that again. Underlord is definitely annoying. I'm already liking the way that these drafts are going.
10 seconds. All right, Dyer gets the ban.
And the ban on Venge, just banning out everyone who was in the previous game.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dyer's choice. Let's
The
give him a
ban on the
second.
Lone Druid
A lot of
again.
heroes to choose
It's
from.
gotta be a respect ban. Because, yeah, what's worse than one bear? Two bears.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Putting in some pretty good thought here. They could go with a pause 3 or a pause 4. Might
Radiant's
be
turn to
looking
pick.
at a Willow. There's the Willow. Picking up the Willow for Magnus. Again, still, like, I still got a bone to pick with you, man. You know, have a name Magnus and not play Magnus. I'll keep bringing that up.
10 seconds.
But very, very solid support picks
5
for
seconds.
Mudboys. Some great team fight, some decent catch, and then some really good damage output.
Radiant's up.
And we have a Snapfire. Ooh. Snapfire is one of those great heroes that can really be put in any position, right? She's a decent mid. She's a great support. Some heavy magical damage, as well as some pretty decent
10
physical
seconds.
damage, and some great way to deal with tombstones or eggs
We're
with
starting in
that
5 seconds.
little
With or without you.
shredder armor reduction for towers. So this is already looking like a pretty good tower push.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And they're going to go for a Mars. This is exactly what I was talking about with these big team fight ultis. Just on the other side now, Mars Arena going to be able to keep people next to wards and in the range of kisses, setting up for some really nice team fight here. But at the same
10
time,
seconds.
you got to be
Just long
careful
enough to regret
because you're going to
every
put
choice
Arena
you
up,
made
but
if
there's
you
a
hurry.
dragon who's just going to
5
drop
seconds.
macro on top of that Arena.
All right, Dyer's turn.
We're going to go for a Night Stalker. Dang. Definitely one of the, at least, again, I say this a lot because this is kind of what I've seen in the meta, right? But, like, pretty popular at the moment. Night Stalker phylactery build.
Radiant's up.
Just solid pick for getting on top of people, shutting them down. And the Life Stealer comes out. Ooh. Life Stealer, great pick for this heavy spell build team lineup by Looming Fruit, able to get out of arena, able to usually
10
go
seconds.
phase boot, so really easily get out of the snakes.
5 seconds.
I like it. Alright, waiting for... I'm assuming this is going to be a carry pick here. Some way to counter Lifestealer. Could be PA, although PA suffers against magic like Willow and Jakiro. Put in a lot of thought into this one. Really draining their reserve time.
Radiant's up.
And we have a Death Prophet. Is this a DP mid? I would assume. But got that silence. Again, just looking at this team, they want this game over. They're already
We're 10 seconds out.
working on finishing this game. They're like, we want to push towers. We want to finish. So they got DP with that DP ult. Going to be able to push towers extremely easily. Again, because that exorcism is physical damage as well. So this little shredder, and also if someone gets Deso, they're going to have a lot of armor reduction and a lot of physical damage hitting these towers.
10 seconds.
Ban on Ember.
5 seconds.
Getting him out of the way.
Radiant's up. Banning
And they're going to ban the Juggernaut. Solid ban. He is decent against Lifestealer. I do like that matchup. I've played Jug against Lifestealer a few times, and it feels really good, right? Like, you just Omni Slash him. There's literally nothing he can do.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right. Dire gets
And the
ban.
ban on the Lina again. Putting some respect on Lina. I could definitely see an OD pick from the Mudboys.
10 seconds left. Well, 8 now.
As they do get last pick here. So, and they have a lot of reserve time, so they're really going to be able to put a lot of thought into this. What are they going to do to round out their team here? Who's going to be the carry?
Dire's turn to pick.
They know. And it's going to be a PL. Ooh, I like it. I like it. PL comes out. Great way to deal with Lifestealer, to deal with Night Stalker. Some really good tower push too if you get a lot of illusions. I'm a fan of it. I wonder if he's going to go the Phylactery build on PL. Probably going to be putting a lot of thought into this. Again, I still don't hate OD here. I still think OD would be a solid pick for him. Just someone to help deal with, you know, all of them. I could also see them doing a tiny. Might be a good idea to do someone who likes to build an orchid, but we'll see. They got a minute left to decide. Especially if Willow goes Blink Dagger, they have a really good jump for the Snap and Shaman. So it'll be interesting to see what they decide to pick up. "30 seconds. Oh, here we go. And it's going to be an Earthshaker classic counter to PL. Very interesting choice here. All right, let's take a look at these. We got this Spaced Willow. We got this really looking cool Night Stalker. Got the Immortals on the Lifestealer. That's a naked PL. Pretty cool looking DP. That's a pretty... He has the Immortal Spear, but that's a naked Mars. Pretty good looking Shaman. I like that Snapfire. Oh, that's the Arcana on Earthshaker. I think I gotta give it to Mudboys again. Like, look at these guys. Even Jack Hero has the Immortals. Like, come on, Looming Fruit, you gotta be doing better here. Naked PL, mostly naked Mars. Like, come on. But overall, the hats don't determine much in the game. They just determine how cool you look. So it is still all down to gameplay. As this looks like it's going to be a mid Earthshaker versus a Death Prophet. I think that favors DP. It usually does favor the ranged hero. But just based on nuke damage, right? Until Earthshaker hits his Blink Dagger. That's a White Hawk on the Snapfire. Alrighty. Game 2.
All right, get ready.
Coming out of the fountains. Both teams looking strong. Got an early smoke from the Mudboys. Are we actually going to get some action here? Here's another smoke from Looming Fruit. Can we get some action here? No. You guys are going the wrong ways again. You guys are just going to wrap. No. No. Both teams just swap again. Ugh. I hate to see it. Damn you. Opted to go for the massive Serpent Ward, so getting a big snake. They got the big snake.
All right, gang.
I was gonna make a joke there, but I think that's a bit too easy. Looks like we're mostly keeping the same positions.
Today in this fantasy forest,
Definitely going to be a much different game. And going to be super peaceful here.
Will be defended by you and the 4 loads you came in with.
Defa not going to block for his mid. And Ziggy just going to TP top. Not wanting to miss any of that first wave, which is completely fair. Starting off with Night Rain. So making it nighttime for the first 5 minutes. Definitely helpful in the early laning stage, but I do dislike how you don't hit that power spike at 5 minutes, where you do get nighttime. Oh, I did not pull up last hits. There we go. Ta-da! Magic. Definitely going to be paying close attention to this mid lane, but there was also a lot of fighting going on last game. Not sure how much fighting is going to be going on here. Willow getting Whitehawk trapped by the Bramble, taking a lot of damage. He's really low here. They're going to dive with a Blink Grenade. Mud's going to... Jex, I mean, is going to get first blood. But that's going to be a counter kill since he dove tower. I think that's worth it, honestly. To get that first blood, I hope he bought his items. I read the first part, not the actual name. Ooh, some good damage on Dio there. Ooh, getting the Spirit Siphon off on Yams. It's going to be a lot of damage and a lot of heal coming out. Pushing him off the wave, securing those last hits. Ooh, Jones, you gotta be careful here, buddy. Getting caught by the Gramble. Gonna have Doppelganger to get out of that. Get some good damage off. Right, it doesn't do anything. It's fractured. Going for Flesh Feast. So just trying to build a lot of health on Lifestealer. Ooh, just gonna miss that last hit there. Or was that deny? I think it was just going for a hit. Taking that full bore so it does more damage at range, but at a narrower or a more narrow AoE. Yeah, I mean, I have been seeing this a lot more often where like the melees at mid tend to do a bit better simply just because they're closer with the higher base damage, right? So if they're not getting pushed out of lane, here comes a fight at the tier 3s. That's going to be a little shredder onto Jex, taking a good amount of damage, but here comes Shadow Realm out on Whitehawk, and he's going to go down to Jex. That's a tanky boy with 2 bracers. Jones is going to get the Healing Lotus. Phantom Rush onto Magnus. He's in a bit of trouble here. I think Jones wants those last hits, though. A bit of fight coming out mid. Yam's taking a lot of damage, but he's gonna be okay for now. Damn, again, in all lanes, there's just people sitting low, waiting to be killed. Dodging that fire, not taking any damage. Ooh, there's the shackles into the spear. That's going to double up on the stuns. That's not going to be any real follow-up there. Just some pretty good harass. Is he going to deny? And he does deny. That Enchant Totem, really nice for last hitting. Looking like Defa might be in a bit of trouble here. Gonna get the open wounds, but there's the spear on Ziggy. Gonna push him out, but Moose wants the pressure. Oh, we got a fight here. Bottom 2 got caught in Bramble. Whitehawk, he's in trouble. Is this Shadow Realm enough to kill him? It is. Magnus gets another kill on the Whitehawk. They gotta be careful of this Shadow Realm. At level 2, that's a lot of extra damage.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its
Definitely
last
a
brick.
different a change up from last game where they were just able to run over with that Wraith King. Whitehawk, you gotta be careful. That's in the creep wave. You're 2 levels below them. It's really dangerous. We got 6 minutes coming up. So who's going to be able to secure the rune here? Looks like they're already looking to set up for the Lotus, but this is going to be a lot of damage on Defa. Moose just going in, does not have Ice Bath, so that's going to be a free TP out. Not to base for the heal, but to stay in. Oh, Jones taking a lot of damage there. 6 minutes. Oh, it's bottom. Grapes, unfortunate with that 50-50. Yams is going to secure that regen. And there's the rush on Blink Dagger coming out. We got 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Really important to hit these Wisdom runes. Gonna see what team decides to go for what.
We're going to own the night.
Generation.
There goes the regen. Definitely going to want to try to use his spells to get the most benefit out of that. 10 seconds till 7 minutes. Looks like Defa, not Moose, my bad. Oh, but they're diving Dio. They get the kill on Magnus bottom. I didn't see it. Oh, but here comes the Exo from Grapes. They're on Moose. You gotta run, Moose. He's gonna try to kill Dio in return. But that's gonna be 2 down for Mudboys. Good rotation by Grapes. But again, I think Yams is completely fine with this because that leaves him completely open to just farm. Because he wants to hit that blink. Jex is gonna finally pick up the wisdom on Dire's side. The sooner he hits this blink, or no, he's switching up. He's going power treads. Interesting. Phase boots completed on Ziggy, making him that much more fast. I think this is a phylactery. That's just some pretty good regen here. Here comes rotation from the Shaman with level 2 Shackles. If they're able to really get on top of him, that's going to be a lot of lockdown. I think they might see him here. Or if they know he's here, they're going to go on Dio. Oh, they don't have it. Nice dodge of the Bramble. Going on Jex. Gonna get the cookie. He's not close enough for Shackles. He's going to be able to get out. Oh, that's going to be a 2-stun from that crown. Very close. Nope, he's back on Blink. Yeah, they knew that Shaman was bottom, and they immediately went at Mars. Very good team coordination. I see that Grapes got the shield rune here. Definitely going to allow him to play a bit more aggressive here, up on Yams. Yeah, that's going to be a phylactery. Oh, we have a rotation from Jakiro here. I think he might have come through, but he's just on the edge. They're not going to catch him. So they might not realize he's there. Defa, you got to be careful. You're going to run into him. This is going to be interesting to see who gets who, because Defa, right now, is in danger. They're going towards Jones, but they see the Defa. Here comes Moose. Where's this damage going to come from? Mud getting down close to half health, but Defa, the one in trouble, tries to get the cookie out. There's the Shackles, but that's not going to be enough. The innate on him comes out, but that's not going to be enough. It's foul play. That's it. There's the Night Stalker ulti. They're going to see everything here now. Here comes a dive onto Whitehawk. That's going to be a lot of damage. Curse Crown going to slow him down. But here comes Grapes with the Exo. They're going to secure the kill, and the Ice Path on 2. Just going to slow them down. That Exo is going to go to waste here. Maybe? Oh, that's a courier snipe. You know I love a good courier. Oh, that's going to... Oh! Yeah, yes! I see that Moose went down to Jones, but courier kills are more important. Courier kills, baby. That's what matters. Ziggy TP'd in. Here comes the supports again. Oh, Earthshaker's coming in. He's got the Blink Dagger. He's got the Echo. I want to see a big Echo Slam. I want to see it. Here it comes. Echo Slam! Oh, Jones just gets deleted. And Defa goes down shortly after. Whitehawk trying to run out. They don't have a stun for him. Grapes the one in trouble here. That's 4-on-1. He's going to fall to Yams for a double kill. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses for those. That was bright as... Okay. That was extremely bright. Oh, and they get a counter kill onto Jex in arena. Well played. Sorry I missed that there, Dio. But nice coordination from Whitehawk and Dio. Opting to go for Armlet again. I guess Ziggy is just a big Armlet fan. Very nice. I think it's more popular to see Radiance on Lifestealer, especially against a PL. I think you'd want that Radiance. He might go for its second item, but for now, he's just an armlet enjoyer, and I can't fault him for that. Let's go ahead and switch over to net worth. 6k on Yams after that big Echo Slam. Gonna have Echo up in 4 seconds. Could probably go for another fight. But now that Looming Fruit knows he has Blink. Oh, I missed it. Shit. Echo onto Grapes. Gonna get him really low, but that's not gonna be enough. Ah, damn. But, ooh. Jones gets a kill on Moose Bottom. Whitehawk is the one in trouble now. That Phylactery slowing him down, but he'll get the kill with Void. Silence trying to keep him off. I think he'll be okay. Jex gets out. That's a 1-for-1. Yams going back in, trying to get that kill. Got a full wand. Trying to complete this Yules on Grapes for that little bit of survivability.
Looks like the Dire
Almost got a Blink on Mars for that setup. That's going to be really good. Either counter initiation or initiation. Oh, going on Dio here. Spear misses a tree, so Ziggy's going to be able to get right back onto him. Curse Crown comes out, Rage comes out, and that's a stun. He's taking a lot of damage, but Arena comes out to try and save him, but Ziggy's in it. He's going to get the last hit at the last second. Grapes takes down Magnus in the back, though, and here comes the chase. He doesn't have Rage for 6 seconds, as he can be able to get away. Phase Boots makes him a lot faster, and there's the Infest to a creep. He's going to be okay. Yams gets an Invis rune, while Moose takes the Dire Shrine. And Defa gets the Shrine for his Serpent Ward. It's not Serpents, it's just Serpent. Here they come. Ziggy onto Whitehawk in the back. He does have Rage to be able to get on top of him, but he's going to have it back out really shortly. Here comes Magnus with the Cursed Crown. The ward is dropped. That's a big snake. The spear is going to miss the trees. Ziggy at half health. Gotta be a little careful. But he does have Armlet to boost that. There's the Invis rune. I'm going to put my sunglasses on now, because this could be a big Echo Slam. Oh, here it comes. Echo Slam onto 4. That's going to be a triple kill. And Magnus takes Defa. Holy shit. Jones, he's in trouble now. He didn't expect that to happen. He's up against more people than he thought he was going to be. He's forced to run out. But here comes the Fisher into the kill. Ultra kill. Oh my god. Ooh, alright. Oh. My eyes almost got blown off there. Amazing Echo. Up to 8,500 net worth lead on Yams. 2 big Echo Slams so far. What else are we going to see from this man? Whew. Blink completed on the Mars. Working on Blink on the Shaman. And looks like Whitehawk is going to be the aura builder for now with going for that pipe. Much needed. Oh, they're going to find Magnus trying to ward. And that's just going to be a Shackles into death. A good pickup for Looming Fruit, who needs anything they can to bring back this for the mid game. Oh, he tries to get the Arena with the Blink, but Yams gets the Blink out. Good try. And good escape. About 30 seconds on Echo Slam, so this could be a free tower push here. There's the armor reduction coming out for that Exorcism to deal some heavy damage. Looks like they're just going to have to let it go. Does have this Spirit Collector, meaning that each death empowers the next exorcism.
Help out that bottom tower. There's not going to be a tower left.
It looks like they're going to show up. Going to be ready for a fight. They have Echo in 5 seconds. Looking for a catch on Grapes. This could be a catch. Oh, the wheels into Ice Path. The spear is not going to connect. Just making that space, trying to keep them out. The tower's going to fall. But Ziggy, in return, is going to get a kill, or going to take top tower. I mean, kill the tower. Here they come. They're coming in, looking for the catch, but they're going for Ziggy here. The smoke onto Ziggy. I don't know if he's going to be able to see this. Where's the rage? He gets the rage off, and there's the TP. But his team's coming back in. There's the macro. Ward comes out. Ice Path not going to hit anything, but Willow gets speared. Whitehawk goes down to Jex, and Defa now goes down to Jex. That's a double kill. Yams looking to maybe get an Echo here, but that's going to be Willow down. Arena traps 2. Moose and Jex are in trouble here. Stuck in an arena with Grapes. That's going to be a double kill for Jones. Chasing Mud here. There's the Phylactery for the slow. Trying to keep him off, but that's going to be an easy pickup for Grapes. Very well played. It was definitely questionable when Lifestealer finished his TP out. I think if Lifestealer stayed and turned with them, might have been able to pick up more, but overall, safe call from Ziggy. Sometimes my mind goes blank. But completely understandable call to just get out and focus on that farm to be able to hit that next item timing, which is going to be the Radiance. All right. They have Echo. They're going to find the Whitehawk. There's the blink. That's going to be a lot of damage output. And he's just going to melt from that DD. I mean, that's exactly what would happen to me if I got a face full of rock. A fissure just opened up next to me. Yeah, I'd be fucked. What is he building here? Oh, Scepter, probably. Probably Scepter. For a second there, I thought it was Defu. Yams picks up another kill with the Echo on Dio. Nicely done. Going for the Solar Crest again. Solar Crest is just a solid item for a lot of supports. Some pretty decent stats in regen. Gonna peen out Magnus and Moose here. We got Torm in about 15 seconds. It's a very good objective to try and get here. Once this Lifestealer hits this Radiance, his farm is gonna basically double. Okay, it looks like we're setting up here. Torm is bottom, but they're setting up. Oh, they're gonna get the rage off. He just sees him, gets the rage, but Dio is chasing. There's Jones coming in, but he's got his team there to back him up. There's the blink, there's the arena, and the spear onto Ziggy. He's in trouble. Gets a TP out. Here comes Kisses. This is gonna be enough. He does have rage again, but Magnus is on the back. That's a fear onto Dio. And they're going to try and focus. I don't know what's happening anymore. Jones getting stunned by Brown with Grapes. Macro. Lifestealer comes out almost at full health. So much stuff going on. They're going on Dio as he tries to run the wrong way just to try and get out. Here comes Yams. Gets stunned by something, but he's going to pick up the kill on Dio. Defa in trouble on the back now. Grapes gonna take that Cursed Crown off. Very nice. Hard to fight into that Exorcism, but Jex is gonna get Defa in the back. These fights are very interesting. Yams looking to get another catch here. There's the Echo Slam! And Jones is going to disappear. You love to see it. I honestly love this Earthshaker pick here. I am enjoying it. Magnus trying to get some damage onto Grapes, but Jex now might They're gonna have to back out as
I
you
am
get
not a
really
betting
low
man,
here.
unless it's
Vessel completed on
football, horse
Magnus
racing,
to
rugby,
try and
cricket, or
mitigate
hurling.
this
But if I was,
DP.
I'd bet on Radiant's top tower coming down. Radiant's middle tower is hanging on by a brick.
Torm is still up, but I don't think anyone's in any position to do it. Looks like they're going for a catch. He just blinks. They might
Radiant's middle tower is
find
about to be a pile of
Dio
smoking
here.
rocks.
He does have his shard, allowing him to consume a creep to give him health and mana. And there it is. And they're going to go for Torm. I don't think that Looming Fruit knows about this. That's going to be an easy pickup. Oh, for Moose. That's a huge value shard there, allowing Liquid Frost and Liquid Fire to be used at the same time. Oof. Already got shard on Yams to increase that aftershock. Yeah, without that defew on PL, it's so much harder to try and go for kills there, right? He went from being a hero that could fight early and like get kills early to being a hero that really was just for late game, I think. Mid to late game. So,
Don't look now,
definitely
that
still a
Radiant's bottom
really
tower
good
is
hero.
getting obliterated.
Just have to play him a little bit
Good,
different.
It's kind of funny.
Looks like there's going to be some pressure on this tier 2. We have Echo Slam coming up, which has proven to be the most effective spell this game. Radiance completed on Ziggy. Jack's just going to run over and be like, hey, you don't mind if I take this, do you? They did scout it out. They might be thinking they're around here. Well, they wouldn't know that they did Torm because it tells everybody. Ooh, that's a Scepter completed on Grapes. That's really nice.
Radiant's middle tower is
Spirit
hanging on by a
bonus
brick.
damage to 60%. That's ridiculous. That's going to be a lot more physical damage. Yep, going Blink on the Willow just for that extra jump. And here comes Earthshaker. Yams looking for these plays, man. They're going to scout him out, maybe. They know he's there. They know they're there. Here it comes. What are we looking at? There's Nightstalker ulti. They're going to find Whitehawk, who has no way to get out of there. The Hex comes out. Bramble to catch. That's multiple of them. We're looking at for a big Echo Slam here. Here's the arena. The Yules with the macro. Jones on Magnet. Or Moose, my bad. That's going to be a killing spree. 2 goes down on the side. There's an Echo out to secure the kill on Grapes. Kisses comes out to try and get whatever they can. Ziggy in a bit of trouble here. Gonna get the Infest out, but is still in trouble. Yams coming back in onto Jones. Jones dodges with a doppelganger. Very nice. Yams is the one in trouble under tower. He's taking too much damage, and Yams is gonna fall. Ziggy gonna try to TP out with, and is gonna be successful with that rage. Nicely done. Oh man, my voice is starting to give out. Not that bad, but whew. Very good fight. Looming Fruit taking advantage of being under that tier 2. Very nice. Definitely getting better about keeping these fights spread out to prevent Yams from getting another Echo Slam like the 2 previous he's had. As a Scepter completed on PL, so that just means everything he touches when he runs with Phantom Rush is gonna create an illusion. That's so many illusions, which is good, but also bad because there's an Earthshaker. Right? It's like, it's good, but also bad. Okay, they're gonna scout Yams out here. Here they comes. That's a lot of stuff. There's the arena. Echo Slam onto 2. Dio in trouble. Still gonna get the spear out. Yams is a chicken and goes down as one. Gonna get the kill on Dio. Ziggy, the one in trouble now. Shackled, but no, he is okay. Gonna get a pickup. Jones with a double kill on Moose in the back. Night Stalker comes out. Whitehawk, he's just getting run down by Ziggy. Up here, we're still fighting Jones. Jones, he's in a bit of trouble. Gets the doppelganger off to get that vessel. Trying to find Magnus, but I don't know what's going on, and I don't think Dyer knows what's going on either. Magnus gonna go down, but that's gonna be a triple kill for Ziggy. That's a 4 for 3. Man, I was just now, even when I can tell what the real PL is, watching that, I'm like, I don't know which one the real one is.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
Yeah, I love PL. But yeah, taking this tectonic build-up, so that aftershock is just so big, is just able to hit everything, like almost in the screen radius, right? So literally hitting everything, all those illusions, almost being able to just one-shot Dio in that last fight.
Dyer is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower. Don't look now.
Looks like we got
Radiant's
some
bottom
calls
tower
for
is getting
Roche,
obliterated.
maybe.
Okay, fine, you can look.
There's another scan. The Radiant's gonna know they're around there, but they know they're not doing it. Maybe.
What a bounty!
They know they're around there. Oh, there comes Night Stalker with the arena, but that's the silence. Hisses comes out inside of it. It's not going to do enough damage because there's not really any follow-up. Night Stalker, great crippling fear to not get speared. Do they have vision up here, or was he literally just ready to do that? Like, his finger must have just been itching to go there. So Yam opting to go for a Glimmer just for that little bit of survivability. Has Octarine completed and Yashikaya, so his damage and cooldowns are set and ready to go. Magnus trying to get up here with the Shadow Realm just to scout out. Pretty smart as they invade here. Both teams probably looking to take a Roshan. Here comes Night Stalker ulti. They're going to find him. That's the blink onto Dio with the stun. He's in trouble now. The silence comes out. He's not going to be able to get Arena off. Well, he doesn't have it in the first place. Okay, here's Jones onto Magnus. He doesn't have Shadow Realm, so he's going to be in a lot of trouble. There's the Echo Slam onto Jones. He's in trouble with the Crippling Fear. He's going to go down. Dio buyback, but he just went in to potentially die. They're forced to chase him out, but Yams is in. There's the Hex. The silence. Yams, he's in trouble. Speared under tower. He's pretty tanky, but I don't know if they're going to be able to help him here. He's going to be forced to run. He's going to end up going down to Grapes. Ziggy gets Defa behind tier 2, and they're going to keep chasing here. Whitehawk, he's in trouble right next to a Lifestealer. That's not good for this guy. That's going to be a double kill. Grapes, man, you got to run here. Ziggy's a monster. The slows from the supports, the Ice Path to finish her off. Triple kill. Dio, almost with that dieback, is just forced to run away, but this actually could be bad. Here comes Night Stalker. Oh, the crippling fear, the slow run, Dio, run. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from him. He does have Arena. He's going to have to spend it. Oof. There's the spear. He doesn't have TP up just yet. Here comes the TP. Oh, he's going to get it off in the midst of the trees. Oh, man, this is exciting. Oof. Basher completed on Lifestealer. Menace. Going for that Scotty to reduce that healing even more and beef up. BKB completed on Jex. Oh no, they're going to find Whitehawk here. There's the Bramble, the Ice Path, and Ziggy's just going to secure it for a godlike. That is unfortunate for Whitehawk, not knowing that 3 of them were standing up there. And that's going to be a DD on the Earthshaker. He's been taking the Dormant Curios. Is he going for a upgraded tier 5? No, he's going to take the Unrelenting Eye. That slow resistance is definitely going to come in handy fighting these DPs. And this looks like it's going to be a free Roche for Mudboys. Earthshaker. Echo Slam is just going to miss the Jones. Oh, but he didn't have double damage out anyway. They're still fighting here, but he's going to be forced to run. Oh, he didn't get... Oh, he does. He did. He does get the blink out. Baits out the arena. And that sets up his team really well. If that Echo Slam connected, Jones could have easily died there. Blink completed on Magnus. BKB completed on Grapes. But with this Lifestealer having Aegis, this is not something you want to fight. Looks like he's completing Heart on PL, making him that much more tanky. Looks like he's hunting this Mars. That's going to be a tier 2 down.
We'll never forget you, Radiant's middle tower.
And that is going to be a Heart. 3,400 health on the PL. That probably makes him the tankiest person on his team, right? Yeah, easily. That makes him tankier than the Lifestealer. Yeah, he's the tankiest person in the game now. That's exactly what you want to see. He finds Ziggy, but that's going to be an easy rage out. Here comes a TP from Earthshaker. He's in here. They're ready for a fight. They're going to see Jones. They're going at him. There's the silence onto Ziggy. Here comes the Night Stalker ulti. Arena going to come out in the back. Ziggy's caught in everything. There's the Echo Slam. And that's going to take out 2 of them. Jones just trying to stay alive in the midst of them. That's going to be a lot of PLs. That's a 3 down for the side of Looming Fruit. He's going to be forced to run. That's a triple kill for Ziggy. Damn, Vessel comes out. He doesn't have BKB. That's going to be an Ice Path. I believe this is going to be a team wipe. Ooh. Brutal. Let's go ahead and see if anyone has buybacks. We have 2 buybacks, but that's only on the supports. Without any cores, I believe this is going to be an easy high ground. They didn't even get Aegis off this Lifestealer. Ooh. Yams just absolutely destroying these fights. And then Ziggy... just doing Lifestealer stuff. They might actually be able to get more out of this. Going for mid now, but it is daytime with no Dark Ascension. Pipe completed on Whitehawk. Just trying to mitigate that damage. And already has Echo Slam up again and doesn't even have the 25 talent. That's insane. Mars coming up. That's who they have to play around. Ziggy getting a little low here, but here comes Jones onto the back line. There's the Terrorize onto all the PL. This could be a big Echo Slam. Oh no, he finds Yams in the back and cancels the blink. There's the Echo Slam! Arena on the back. Doesn't actually kill anybody with it, but enough to disrupt it. Yams, he's the one in trouble now. He's caught by the Arena. He's got to run out. Good Infest to save him. But who's the real one going down? Defa gets caught in the back and immediately buys back. Ziggy just being exactly what he has to do. Kill people. No gentle way to put that. There's the Yules onto the Defa to cancel his shackles. And that's going to be a dieback. He's got 30 seconds on Aegis, but he's just healing so much. Jones in the back is fighting Jex. Oh no, he's gonna dive past tier 4s. They get a triple kill, no buybacks. Whitehawk, he's in trouble, no cookie. Gonna go down again, ultra kill. Can this be a rampage? Echo Slam! Is this gonna be a rampage? No, Yams is gonna steal the rampage. GG's been called. GG has been called. That is gonna be 2-0 for the Mudboys. GG, everybody. Holy shit, dude. Well played. Well played. Insane. So definitely, I think it's super obvious. GG's to all of these players. Insane games. It's got to go to Yams. MVP to Yams. Like, holy hell. Oh, hello, Yams.
Hello.
How are you?
I am 5 drinks in.
Hell yeah. I don't think if we could have told that with that amazing games you guys just played.
Holy fucking shit.
What?
I'm so
Insane.
drunk.
Well, I'm definitely feeling excited here. Insane. This
Lo-
Earthshaker, what an insane. What insane. Like, insanity. I was loving it. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So basically, I mean, just really a landslide in the second game. That first game definitely got drawn out. Both teams going back to back, just pushing back and forth. What was your guys' change up here, picking up this Jack Hero Willow? Like, I know there's a few bans, but what were you guys thinking for this lineup?
Well, I wanted to their opening pick with the Shadow Shaman kind of indicated that they were going to be a little bit more aggressive in the early game and the late game. So, Shadow Shaman is a really good laner and mid game hero, just drop the snakes and kind of like make us outlast them, which is kind of difficult.
Mhm.
Um, so what we wanted to do was kind of go for a team that has a lot of counter initiation, a lot of kind of like sustain early because just they had a lot of like sustain heroes that can outlast us, but if we can burst them, then we can totally just go for it. So I think the thought for us for game two was to just kind of play the game nice and slow early game, not die in lane, and just get some farm, um, and wait for item timings, and we can just go for them.
Indeed, that blink reveal on that first echo was absolutely beautiful. Was with this Earthshaker pick that I believe was just a counter pick to this PL, or were you guys thinking about that?
So what we were gonna be lacking was kind of control. So Night Stalker, what we wanted to do was kind of get the jump on them early. So kind of a little bit of counter initiation for the Shadow Shaman, a little bit of counter initiation against the Mars and the DP. So what we wanted to do was kind of go against the Night Stalker, like use the Night Stalker as kind of a bait.
Hmm.
Use all of their 5 heroes and just let him be the tank for the game.
Yeah.
And use me as a counter initiation. Lifestealer is a really good hero here. Gets their lineup, you know. As long as he gets his Q off, it's kind of our game. So, um, Earthshaker was kind of insurance, I would say.
Yeah, I could definitely
So,
see that.
kind of a counter initiation. Night Stalker is in. Our Lifestealer is in, and that's perfectly fine. So once they start grouping against these two heroes, I can come in and just press my ult.
Indeed, and it worked out great. I gotta say, very well played. Great setup by supports too, Jack Hero and Willow. I'm surprised they let the Willow go through for Magnus. Uh, but great overall plays by everybody. Definitely shutting down their pushing ability here. I could definitely tell that they were just going for a heavy pushing team here with Shaman, DP, and uh, uh, I'm blanking. Snapfire.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had a really good like lineup against heroes that are able to initiate in. They can totally counter initiate.
Mhm.
Our opening with Dark Willow was really good. Just to counter any kind of like any kind of initiation. So anybody in the back line um in our team would be pretty good at just kind of countering any kind of initiation. So then we just follow up with a Night Stalker and
Yep.
kind of
That.
roll try at least try to roll them with our lineup. You know,
Hmm. I mean, you guys definitely did exactly what you set out to. So I'm gonna let you go and enjoy these victories, and I look forward to see what you guys do in the upcoming weeks. But very well played,
thank you, sir. Thank you kindly, Dave. I really appreciate you streaming the game.
of course.
I has been an exciting series. Game one was a total thriller. That was everybody's game, and I think game two we were able to just kind of recoup and think about how we want to play the game and execute the way that we want to. And I think we did a really good job doing that.
Yes, you did. GG's. Very well played.
All right, thank you, Dave.
Yep, yep. You have a great one.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was the captain for the Mudboys Yams with that amazing Earthshaker. I don't know if White Hawk is going to hop in. That is a-okay. It is not necessary at all. Very happy to at least get one perspective. And yeah, I just blown away, man. Like that was so fun. I am always a big fan of big ultis. Like the bigger the ulti, the better, and that was just icing on the cake. That was so beautiful. Like I really hate to just take away a lot from, people who did play well because all of these guys played well, but those big team fight ultis, oh, so good. So, very well played on just countering and shutting Looming Fruit down. Looming Fruit had a really hard struggle in this second game, but great players on their team. Well, the setups were great, the plays were great. So I believe that is going to be it for me today. And yeah, I know I'll be streaming my usual games on weekends, but I don't know when the next time I will be casting. So until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.